Rama Rama, Namaste everyone. Welcome you all to session 14 of Samskritasri Pathamala 2. Actually, today we'll be doing the remaining portion of lesson 27, which we started last class, and also continue with lesson 28. Let us begin with Prarthana. Shuklam Varadharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vighnopasantaye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Jnananandamayam Devam Nirmalaspatika Kritim Adharam Sarva Vidyanam Hayagrivam Upasmahe Saraswati Namastestu Veena Pustakadharini Hamsavahana Marudhe Vidyadanam Kurushvame. So in the last week, I made an announcement about the test, which is to be held on the 1st of June. I've been receiving a lot of requests for an alternative date because they may not be able to take the test on the specified date and time. So we have decided to keep it as an open test. So it will be available from the 1st of June, 8 p.m. onwards, and you can take it at any point of time, but it will be restricted to one attempt because we are going to be considering the marks for the final score for certification. And another change is that since we are doing lessons 27 and 28, which are also regarding Lang Lakaraha and Visheshanani, we will include those lessons also because they are just like a revision of the earlier lessons. And of course, it will be multiple choice and it will be a duration of 1 hour. And it's just for 25 marks. So there will be 20 questions approximately. We will do the Subhashitam or Suktihi for today. Sadbihi tu Leelaya Proktam Shila Likhitam Aksharam Asadbihi Shabadhenapi Jale Likhitam Aksharam. Sadbihi tu, this is the way in which we split the words. Sadbihi tu Leelaya Proktam. Proktam is nothing but pra-uktam. Uktam is uttered or said. Shila likhitam aksharam. Shila is a stone. Likhitam is written. Aksharam is a word. Asad bihi. Asad is a Sat is a good person. Asad is a bad person. Shapathenapi. Even if he vows or even if he makes a promise, api jale Likhitam Aksharam. It is like a word written in water. Sadbihi tu Leelaya Proktam Shila Likhitam Aksharam Asadbihi Shapathena. Shapatham is something which is promised. Shapathenapi Jale Likhitam Aksharam. It is like a word written in water. Even the casual words of great men are words inscribed on stone. They do not change, which means they try their best to keep their word. And even the promises of a wicked man, Asad bihi, so it should be in the plural actually, of wicked men, turn out to be words written on water because they are seldom kept. They don't care about the promises they make. So we'll do Shabda Ratanam. I think it's been a long time since we did any Napumsakalinga. So I've selected some Napumsakalinga words for Shabda Ratanam today. Those who would like to try, please raise your hand. Nirmala Krishna.
Namaste, Bhagini. Ram.
Ram. Namaste.
Palam.
You can try 2 shabdas, phala and bari.
Okay. Palam, pale, palan. Akarantaga.
Ha.
नपुंसलिङ्गं फलशब्दः फलं फले फलानि फलं फले फलानि फलेन फलानि फलानि
Phalabhyam.
फलाभ्यां
Phalaihi.
फलेनि फलाभ्यां
Phalaihi. Tritiya Bahuvachanam is Phalaihi.
फलैहि फलैहि
Chaturthi Ekavachanam is
फलं फलैहि फले फलैहि
Phalaya.
फलाय फल
Phalabhyam.
फलाभ्यां
Phalebhyah.
फलेभ्यः फलाय फलाभ्यां फलेभ्यः फला फलाय फलाय
Phalat.
फलात्
Like
फला
Ramat. It is after Tritiya, it's like Pullinga. Yeah.
फला फलात् फलाभ्यां फलेभ्यः फलस्य फलयोः फलानां फले फलयोः फलेषु.
Can you try Vari as well? And did you say the Sambodhana form? He Phala.
हे फल हे फला फले हे फलानि वारि ईकारान्तक
Harasva. So Ikaranta.
ईकारान्तक
Napumsak.
नपुंसलिङ्गः वारिशब्दः वारि वारि वारिणि हे वारि
Vari. You can go slow. Vari. Varini.
वारिणि हे वारि हे वारि हे वारिणि वारि.
There are two forms in Sambodhana. We have He Vare, He Vari.
Sorry.
Two forms.
हे वारि हे वारे हे वारिणि हे वारिणि वारि वारिणां वारिणां
Dvitiya is again Vari, Varini, Vari.
वारिणि 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 वारिभ्यां वारिभिः.
No. Tritiya Ekavachanam is Varina, Varina, Varibhyam.
वारिभिः वारिणे वारिभ्यां वारिभ्यः वारिः
No. Varinah.
वारिण वारिभ्यां वारिभ्यः
Varinah.
वारिणः
Varinah, Varibhyam, Varibhyah is Panchami.
वारिणः वारियोः वारिणां
Varinoho.
वारिणोः वारिणां
Varina. Yes.
वारि वारिणि
Yes.
वारियोः वारिषु.
Varinoho, Varishu. Uttam. Dhanyavadah. Ramya Vijayra.
राम राम भगिनी.
Ram Ram. Namaste.
उकारान्तः नपुंसकलिङ्गः मधु शब्दः. मधु मधुनी मधूनि. हे मधो हे मधु हे मधुनी हे मधूनि. मधु मधुनी मधूनि. मधुना मधुभ्यां मधुभिः. मधुने मधुभ्यां मधुभ्यः. मधुनः मधुभ्यां मधुभ्यः. मधुनः मधुनोः मधूनां. मधूनि मधुनोः मधुषु.
Dati.
Dhati Shabda is Ikarantah. Right? Ikarantuhu Napunsakalingaha Dadi Shabda. Dadi, Dadini, Dadini. He Dade, He Dadi.
Yes.
He Dadini, He Dadini.
Yes.
Then Dvitiya is the same, so that is Dadi, Dadini, Dadini. Dadna, Dadibhyam, Dadibihi.
Uttam.
Dadne, Dadibhyam, Dadibhyaha.
Yes.
Dadnaha, dadibhyam, dadibhyaha.
Yes.
Dadni, dadani. No, the sixth one.
No, sixth.
Sixth one is dadnaha, dadnoho, dadinam, dadnam.
Dadna. Yes.
Dadnam, yes, dadnam. And dadni, dadani, dadnoho, dadishu.
Yes. So there are alternate forms in Saptami Ekavachanam, Dadhni, Dadhani. And Shashti Bahuvachanam, as you said, is Dadna.
Dadnam.
Yes.
I keep
Uttama.
forgetting. That's the only thing which has a change. All the others are similar to the Rama Shabda and the other Shabdas.
Yes.
Like Madhu,
So
Madhu,
Vari and Dadhi, they vary because the Dadnaha, there is no Dadhini, Dadina anywhere. So it is Dadna, Dadne, Dadnaha. That is one difference. And then Varinam is Shashti Bahuvachanam. Here it is Dadna.
Here it is
And
Dadna.
there are
We don't
two
do
forms. And there are two forms in Saptami Ekavachanam.
Dadni and Dadani.
Uttam. Bahu. Dhanyavadaha. So next, we will see the Ikarantaha Napumsakalingaha Shuchi Shabdaha. So this is the difference between an adjective which is a Hrasva Ikarantaha and a normal Ikaranta noun like Vari, which we just saw. So Shuchi is clean. This is an adjective. So when we are having such words like Shuchi, Anadi, Anadi is one which is beginningless. Surabhi, Surabhi is pleasant smelling. So such words which are adjectives have two forms from Chaturthi to Saptami. So if somebody wants to read, please raise your hand. I can call you. Sri Ram Venkatesh. Namaste Ram Ram. Shuchi Shabda. Ikara.
Ikarantaha napumsakalingaha Shuchi Shabdaha Shuchi Shuchini Shuchini He Shuche He Shuchi He Shuchini He Shuchini.
Yes.
Shuchini Shuchini Shuchina Shuchibhya Shuchibhi Shuchine Shuchine Shuchaye
Shuchaye.
Shuchaye Shuchibhyam Shuchibhyah Shuchinaha Shuchehe Shuchibhyam Shuchibhyah Shuchibhyam Shuchinaha Shuchehe Shuchinoh Shuchyoh Shuchina.
Yes.
Shuchini Shucho Shuchinoh Shuchyoh Shuchishu.
Uttam. So in this, yes.
What is the meaning of Shuchi?
Shuchi means clean. Shuchi Jalam means pure, pure water. Clean or pure is Shuchi. Dhanyavadaha. So here, as I told you, this is similar to an Ikaranta Napumsakalinga Vari Shabdaha, except that because it's an adjective, it gets two forms from Chaturthi Ekavachanam to Saptami Ekavachanam. And then Shashti and Saptami Dvivachanam also get two forms. So if you see, all the forms are like the Ikaranta Pullinga Hari Shabda, except the Prathama and Dvitiya and Sambodhana Prathama, of course. So like Harina, Haraye, Harehe, Harehe, Harau. Similarly, Shuchyoho, Shuchyoho. This is like Haryoho, Haryoho. So it gets one form like the Pullinga, Ikaranta Pullinga Shabda, And the other form is like the Ikaranta Napumsakalinga Shabda, like Varine, Varinaha, Varinaha, Varini. Similarly, Suchine, Shuchine, Shuchinaha, Shuchinaha, Shuchini. So this is as far as the Ikaranta Napumsakalinga Shuchi Shabda is concerned, because it is an adjective. Similarly, we have the Ukaranta Napumsakalinga Mridu Shabda. This also is an adjective. Mridu means it soft. Similarly, we have Guru. Here, the Guru does not mean the Acharya. It means heavy. Prithu is wide or big. Patu is very smart or an expert. Laghu is it is light, or Laghu is small. So for such adjectives which are Ukarantas in Napumsakalinga, similarly we have one form which is exactly like the Guru Shabda, Ukaranta Pullinga Guru Shabda, and the other form is exactly like the Ukaranta Napumsakalinga Madhu Shabda. So we'll see the forms. So somebody can read this first. Shri Ranjani Mohan Ram.
Ram Ram Vani.
Ram Ram. Namaste.
Ukarantah Napumsakalingah Mridu Shabdah Mridu Mriduni Mriduni He Mrido He Mridu He Mriduni He Mriduni Mridu Mriduni Mriduni Mriduna Mridubhyam Mridubhihi Mridune Mridave Mridubhyam Mridubhyah Mridunaham Mridoho Mridubhyam Mridubhyah Mridunaham Mridoho Mridunaham Mridoho Mridunoho Mridoho Mridunam.
Here it is Mridunoho is one form, just like Madhunoho, and just like Guruvoho, the Guru Shabda, Linga Shabda, we have Mridvoho. This is a Halanta, Mridvoho.
Mridvoho Mriduna.
Mridvoho. Mriduna.
Mridvoho Mriduna. Mriduni Mridau. Mridunoho Mridvoho Mridushu.
Mridushu. Dhanyavada.
Thank you.
So here again, Mridu Mriduni Mriduni, He Mridu, He Mridu, He Mriduni, He Mriduni, Mridu Mriduni, Mriduni. The Prathama, Sambodhana Prathama, and the Dvitiya all are like Madhu, exactly like Madhu. And then Mridune, Mridunaha, Mridunaha, Mriduni, Mridunoho, Mridunoho. These forms are exactly like the Madhu Shabda. In fact, all forms are like Madhu Shabda, and wherever there is a difference, it is also like it has an alternate form, which is like the Guru Shabda, which is Pullinga Shabda. So, we were doing this imperfect past tense, Lang Lakaraha, in the last class. We saw some verbs, and we did a comparison of present tense and past tense. Here we have ti, taha, anti, si, thaha, tha, mi, vaha, maha. In imperfect past, we have t, tam, an, s, tam, ta, va, ma. It is ava, ama, you can say. So bhavati and charati, we already did. So we will try to do likh, vath, and gam with the forms of the present tense, that is the lat lakaraha, and the imperfect past tense, which is the lang lakaraha. So if somebody wants to try, please raise your hand. Padma Narayan.
Ram.
Ram Ram.
Yeah, so you have the format I can look at.
So
Yeah.
there is no format. You just need to say the 9 forms with the lat lakara first and the lang lakara next. Like
So
likhati,
okay.
alikhat.
Yeah, but I was just looking at that template you had, alikhat, alikataha, and that part. Have not
The first
memorized.
one? Oh, that one. Okay, just a second.
Yeah.
Just a second.
The template, I had it in my notes, but I just cannot find it. Okay. Yeah.
Sure. This.
Yeah, this one. Yeah. What was the word?
Likh.
Likh.
To write.
Okay, so past tense will be likhati, likhataha, likhanti. Likhasi,
No, I want you to do the comparison. So likhati,
likhati,
alikhat.
alikhat. Likhataha, alikatam. Likhanti, alikan. Likhasi, alikaha. Likhataha, alikatam. Alikatam. Likatha, alikata. Likhami, alikam. Likavaha, alikava. Likamaha, alikama.
Here it is alikhava.
Oh, it's also ava. Okay.
Ava.
So, likhami, alikam. Likhavaha, alikava. Likhamaha, alikama. Thank you. What's the next word?
I will ask somebody else.
Okay, thank you, Ram Ram.
Ram Ram. Thank you. Shankarapuram Shri Priya.
Namaskara, Bhagini.
Ram Ram.
So I should say pat dhatu, right?
Ha, patha.
Patati, apatat. Patataha, apatatam. Patanti, apatan. Patasi, apatat, apatas.
It is sakara is given, but it is actually
apatan.
just visarga. No, apataha.
So apataha.
Yes.
Apataha, Bhagini. Patasi, apataha. Patataha, apatatam. Patata, apatata.
Correct.
Patami.
Correct.
Patami, apatam. Patavaha, apatava. Patamaha, apatama.
Uttam. Bahu. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad. Dhanyavadah, Bhagini.
Krishna Narayan.
Namaste, Ram Ram Ram.
Ram. Namaste.
So, shall I do gum?
Yes, it is for gam dhatuhu, lat and lam.
Okay. Gachati, agachat, gachataha, agachatam, and gachanti, agachan.
Very.
Then gachasi is gachataha.
No, it is agachaha.
Agacha, sorry, agachaha. Okay. Gachasi, then gachatha is agachatam.
Gachatha is agachatam.
Gachasi, gachataha is agacham.
Agachatam.
Or is it agachatam? Agachatam.
Yes.
And gachasi, gachataha, gachatha is agachata.
Agachata.
Okay. Then gachami is agacham. Gachavaha is agachava. Gachamaha is agachama.
Yeah. Uttam. Dhanyavadah.
Dhanyavada.
So this practice was just to make it easy for you to write, convert sentences which are in lat lakara to lang lakara. So here we have a note which says, for dhatus with upasarga, upasarga is the prefix. It should be noted that the imperfect tense marker, which is the akara, which comes in front, like gachati, agachat, the which is in front, must be added before the root and not before the upasarga. So what you do is to add the akara to the root, then add the upasarga to the akara and verb combination. For instance, we have praharat, praharat. It becomes Praharati becomes praharat. Pra is the upasarga. Then we have to add the akara, which is the imperfect tense marker. Then harat. Hara is a dhatu and ta is the ting pratyaya. So we get praharat. Pra plus a becomes pra and then harat, so praharat. Similarly, samharat becomes samharati. So we have to make it samaharat, samaharat. Nirgachati becomes niragachat, niragachat. Anu bhavati becomes anu bhavat, which becomes anbhavat. Similarly, pranamati becomes pra plus anamat, pranamat. Pra and anamat becomes pranamat. So the point is to add the akara to the dhatu and not before the upasarga. Upasarga is added after the akara is added to the dhatu. Dear teacher, can you please repeat what you just said about Shuchi? It is an adjective and Anadi is adverb and such words. Anadi is an adjective only. So anything which qualifies a noun is an adjective. So both Shuchi and Anadi are adjectives. Shuchi means clean, Anadi means beginningless. So it's there from the beginning of time. So next is fourth case of Mridu has Mridave. It is just like Guru having Gurave. So one form is exactly like the Ukaranta Pullinga Shabda. The other is like the Ukaranta Napumsakalinga Shabda. So both Mriduni Shayane and Mridau Shayane are correct. Yes, both are correct. There are two forms. Those were the questions. Now we'll do some exercises. Those who want to try, please raise your hand. Anne-Marie?
Namaste.
Yeah, namaste. One second.
Ashvaha mandurayam asti. The horse is fast. Mandurayam.
Mandura is the stable.
In the stable. He's in the stable.
So Mandurayam is like Sitayam, Saptami Ekavachanam. So it is in the stable. Now what we need to do is to convert this into Lang Lakaraha and give the meaning.
Oh, asti, astam,
Ashwa, singular.
Ashva, asat. I forgot the
Asit. Sorry,
Asit.
this is slightly different from the normal verbs. Yes. So just asti and the prathama purusha ekavachana form alone, you just make a note of it. Asti becomes asit. Because it's a very common word, it is better to know just this one form, asit.
Yeah. I forgot it. Tvam vastrani.
No. Can you also give the meaning in English?
The horse was in the stable.
Was in the stable, yes.
Tvam vastrani ichhasi. You desire for clothes.
You like clothes.
You like clothes. Ichhasi. Aichat. Aichat. No.
Aichat.
Aichat. But is tvam.
Aichaha.
Aichaha.
The sakara comes, which becomes the visarga. Aichaha.
Aichaha. Tvam vastrani aichaha. Aichaha. You desired for clothes.
Yes.
Or you desired clothes because there is no for, is not Panchami.
No, in English, whichever works, we can use it. It does not have to be a literal translation. As long as it conveys the same meaning, it is fine.
Aham patanam karomi. I read. Patanam.
True. Pathanam is I do the reading. Or it is, in English, it works better if you say, I read.
I read. I do the reading. Aham patanam akarot.
So this also you won't know. Akaravam. Akaravam is the lang lakara form. So this, these two are exceptional things. You just learn these specific words, asit and akaravam. And yeah. So if you don't know the 9 forms, it is fine. Just learn these 2 forms.
Yes. Pushpani vikasanti. The flowers bloom. Pushpani vikasantam. Vikasatan. No. Vikasan. Pushpani vikasan.
Here we need to add the akara, right?
Vikasan. Vikasan?
No. The verb is kasanti. Kas. So
Kasan.
V is the upasarga. So V plus akasan, vyakasan.
Vyakasan. Yan sandihi.
Yes.
Okay. The flowers bloomed. Vyakasan. Yuyam phalani khadatha. You all eat fruits. Khadata. This is simple. Yuyam phalani khadata.
Akhadata.
You ate fruits.
You ate fruits. Yes, you all ate fruits. Uttam. Dhanyavadah. Ranjani Bhargava.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Te udyane kridanti. They play in the garden. Te udyane akridan.
Uttam.
Rama Sita cha vanam gacchata. Rama and Sita are going to the forest. Rama Sita cha vanam agacchatam. Yuyam graham agacchata. You are coming to the house. Yuyam graham agacchata. Vayam grihat nirgacchama.
So the past tense meaning is you came home. You all came home.
You came to the house. Vayam grihat nirgacchama. We went from the house.
Yes. To leave the house is nirgacchati.
We are leaving the house. Vayam grihat nirgacchama. Gacchama. Niragacham.
There is, if you make it niragacham, we are coming back to the house, it will mean. So is not the correct word. You just need to add akara. So it becomes nir plus a.
Nirgacham. Nirgacham.
Niragachama.
Sorry, nirgachama हो जाएगा.
Niragachama.
Why chama? Likham. अच्छा vayam. Sorry, it is vayam. Nirgachama. ठीक है. Rama Geetam Gayati. Ram is singing a song. Rama Geetam Agayat.
Agayat. Rama sang a song. Uttam. Dhanyavadah Bhagini.
Dhanyavad.
And C. Sriram Mahoday.
Namo Namaha.
Namaste.
Gajaha Vane Tishtati. Gajaha, the elephant stands in the forest. Gajaha Vane.
Generally, this Tishtati does not literally mean stand all the time. Could mean it lives or stays in the forest as well.
Okay. So Gajaha Vane Tishtati. The elephant stays in the forest.
Yes.
Gajaha Vane Atishtat.
Atishtat. Uttam.
The elephant stayed in the forest. Raja Choram Dhandayati. The king punished the thief.
Here
Raja,
it is punishes, so we make it lang lakaraha.
Dhandayati, right? It's
so it is
singular.
in present.
Right, singular. Oh, punishes. Sorry. Okay,
Punishes.
Yeah, punishes. Okay, Raja, the king punishes the thief. Raja Choram Adandayat. That's punished the thief. Should I do the next one?
Yes, you can do this entire.
Raghavaha Gurum Namati. Raghava salutes the teacher or guru. Raghavaha Gurum Anamat. Aham Dhenum Nayami. I bow to the I salute the Dhenu or cow.
Here it is Nayami. Nayati.
Oh, Nayami. Sorry. Lead. Sorry. I lead the cow, or what else? What is the other word?
I take the cow.
I take the cow. Okay. Aham Dhenum Naya Nayam Anayam.
Anayam.
Right?
It is just Yes.
Oh,
it is not
So,
only for Dvivachana Bahuvachana, it is Ava and Ama.
Okay. Anayam. Aham Dhenum Anayam. That's I take the cow.
I took the
cow. Yuvam Ashwam Nayataha. Nayataha. You both take horses.
Horse is singular.
Oh, Ashwam. Take the horse.
In Dvitiya.
Ashwam. Okay. You too. Yuvam Ashwam Anayata.
Anaya?
Anayatam. Sorry. Anayatam.
You both
took the horses.
Horse.
Yeah. I keep saying horses.
Dhanyavad.
I have a question for you. This relates to a translation that we had a long time ago. Okay. And can I ask it now?
Please.
Okay. Let me get the page. It's actually the translation. It's let me find the. Give me 1 second. Let me find the translation. The particular exercise. This was with regards to Urmila and Sita together. they are I mean, the translation would be Urmila and Sita are co-sisters, but there is that is Urmila, Sita cha. What is the
Mithaha.
Yeah.
Mithaha.
Yeah. No, yachi.
Oh, yataro.
Yataraha cha. And then again it uses the letter, it again includes a cha bhavata is what it says. I don't know why it says that. I'm trying to find that particular.
Okay, so if you can give me the exact sentence.
Yeah, let me give you the sentence. Please give me, you have to give me a few seconds here while I find it. Page. I think it's page. I noted the page now. I forgot which one it was. It's on the.
Is it in the textbook?
Yeah, it's from the text. It's the Anuvadamala 9, I believe, is what it is. I forgot where that is on the book. Lessons.
Okay. Sita Urmila cha parasparam yataram cha
bhavataha.
Bhavataha.
So my question is, why is there a cha after the yatarau?
There is no need for that cha.
That's
Sita,
what I was thinking.
Yeah,
there is no need for that. That was my question, because it didn't. I was trying to figure out what the cha applied
so
to.
the thing is, no. The point here is Sita and Urmila are sisters, right?
Right.
They are also co-sisters.
That is right.
So that is why the second cha.
Okay. Yatarau cha. So that means they have. So he has not mentioned that they are swasrau.
They are swasarau as well as yatarau.
Swasarau cha. Okay, and yatarau.
Yatarau, yes.
Okay, thank you. That was that. I mean, that was bugging me for a long time.
Okay.
Thank you.
Dhanyavad.
Bye. Thank you.
We have no sentences with lang lakara. No? Urmila, Mahendra Babu. Namaste, Bhagini.
Namaste, Bhagini.
Ram.
Ram. Yuyam balan gruham anayatha. You all bring the boys, home.
Yes.
Here it is anayata. That is a plus anayata.
Correct. That is right. So it remains anayata. Very good. Very good.
The next one is Mata Annam Pachati. The mother is cooking the food. Apachat. Mata Annam Apachat. The mother cooked the food.
Yes.
Yuvam Patam Patataha. Yuvam is dual. Patam is singular. Apatatam. Yuvam Patam Apatatam.
Uttam.
Saha Girehe Patati. He falls from the mountain. So he is apatat. Apatat. Saha Gire Apatat. He fell from the mountain.
So Girehe is which vibhakti?
Girehe is fifth. That is
Uttam.
fifth. Okay, Girehe.
Pancha. From the mount. Yes.
Yes. The next one is Aham Dure Ramam Pashyami. I'm seeing Rama far.
From afar. Yes.
From afar. Okay. That means Aham. Aham is first person. Apashyam.
Uttam. Apashyam.
Yeah. Aham Dure Ramam Apashyam.
Bahu uttam. Dhanyawad.
Thank you, Bahu.
Usha Devate, would you like to try?
Suprabhatam Bahini.
Namaste.
Tvam kshiram pibasi. You drink milk. Tvam kshiram apibaha. Ramaha dhenum poshayati. Rama nurtured the cow. Dhenum karma padam. Ramaha dhenum poshayati. Ramaha dhenum aposhayat. Shishyaha gurum pruchati. The student asked the teacher. Shishyaha gurum apruchat. The student asked the teacher. Yuva patham bodhayataha. Madhyama purusha. You too.
Correct.
You too teach the lesson. Ivam patham abodhayatam. You too taught the lesson.
Samik. Dhanyawada.
एक प्रश्नः अस्ति भगिनी. पूरणं पंगु अपि च दयालु पूति नपुंसकलिङ्गे विभक्ति रूपाणि वदति वा भगिनी?
As I told you, if it is the adjective, it gets two forms. One like the Pullinga Ukara and the other is like Napumsakalinga Ukara.
Puranam is like Phala Shabda?
Purana, it is Akaranta, so it's like Phala Shabda.
No, Puranam, right?
In Napumsakalinga. So the first Prathama Ekavachanam is Puranam, Purane, Puranani. Right? So that is not the Shabda. Purana is the Shabda, so it is Akaranta.
Akaranta. Pangu, like Napumsakalinge?
Pangu is like this Laghu or Prithu, etc. Pangu, Panguni, Panguni will be like Madhu. Prathama and Dvitiya and Sambodhana are like that.
Dayalu?
Same. Because Dayalu is also adjective.
Madhu Shabdavat.
No, like the this Laghu and other Ukaranta adjectives. You have any other doubt? Rama, any other doubt, Bhagini?
Puti, Bhagini?
Puti is like Shuchi.
Dhanyavada, Bhagini.
Dhanyavada. Next. Sheetal Bhagini.
Bhagini, namaskar.
Rama, namaste. Yeah, can you try? Guru. Sheetal Bhagini.
Am Bhagini.
Guru.
Guruhu Pritaha Bhavati. I have, I can't express in English.
You please taste it.
I have love in a guru, teacher. Prita.
No, Pritaha Bhavati, the Guru is pleased. So the Guru is happy. So I is not here. Bhavami is Uttama Purusha. Here it is about the Guru. The Guru is pleased. Pritaha Bhavati. So how do you make it lang lakaraha?
Yeah, Guruhu Pritaha Bhavati Abhavat.
Abhavat. Guruhu Pritaha Abhavat.
Guru pleased. Teacher pleased. Raja Dhanam Yachati. King gives
money. Wealth or money.
Raja Dhanam Ayachat. King gave money or wealth. Tvam Patham Likasi. You write lessons. Tvam Patham Alikhaha. You wrote lessons. Aham Satyam Vadami. I speak truth. Aham Satyam Avadam.
Aham Satyam Avadam. I spoke
the truth.
I told the truth. Uttam. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha.
Vatsala Bhagini.
I can't see the window.
You're not able to see this?
I'm not able to see the window.
Yuvam Putra Vasathaha.
I can't see that window. It's only the faces are shown here.
Oh, I don't know what to do. Is everyone else also having this problem?
I think I'll try to make it.
Okay. I think I will. Then can I call you in a little while? I don't think others are, the others are able to see the screen, I think. Can you just log out and come back in?
Yeah, I will log out, come back.
Yeah. Mukkai Krishnamurti Mahodaya.
Yuvam Putra Vasataha. You too, where do you live? Yuvam Putra Avasatam. Where did you live? Sa Griham Visati. Vishati. She enters the house?
Yes. Vishati is to enter. Yes.
She enters the house?
Yes.
Sa Griham Avishat. Yam Atra Upavishata. You all sit there.
Here.
Sit here. You sit here. Yam Atra Upavishat. Upavishat.
Correct. Upavishat.
Vishata. Upavishat.
Vishata. Upavishat.
Vayam hasamaha. We laugh. Vayam ahasama.
Ahas. Uttam. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada.
I think the others can also try. Same hands are being raised always. Nirmala Krishnan. Next we have Visheshya Visheshana Sambandha. I'll just explain this, then you can do the exercise. Just give me a minute. So this is lesson 28, where we do the revision of Visheshanas and Visheshyas. So Visheshanam is the adjective. It is also a Namapada. Visheshyam, which is the noun which it qualifies, is also a Namapada. Visheshanam, Visheshyam are always in the same linga, vibhakti and vachana. So we have this small karika which says Yal lingam yad vachanam yacha vibhaktir visheshyasya tallingam tad vachanam sacha vibhaktihi visheshanasyapi. So whichever lingam, vachanam and vibhakti is of the visheshya, the same lingam, vachanam and vibhakti is that of the visheshanam. So we will do some translation exercises where the special use of visheshana is given. Nirmala Krishnan Bhagini.
Namaste.
Ram.
Unnatam girim arohami. Climbing, I am climbing the tall mountain.
Yes.
Sheetalena jalena snanam akaravam.
Akaravam, as I told you, is to do in the past tense. Lang lakara.
I take bath in the hot water.
Sheetalam.
Sorry, cold water.
Cold water. Akaravam. This I
took bath in cold water. Ushnaya paniyaya spruhaye.
This form you will not know. Don't worry too much about this because this is
spruhaye. I forgot the meaning.
Yeah, spruhaye. I desire for.
Okay. I desire hot water. And Nipunat Acharyat Vidyam Grihayami Grihnami. Na should first come.
Na should not come. The emphasis is on the ha. Grihnami. So Nipunaha is an expert.
But
Vidyam Grihnami is I take or I hold. Usually Grihnati is to hold. So
lessons from expert.
So here it just means I take lessons or I learn from
expert teacher. Madhurayaha Drakshayaha Rasam Pibami. Tasty, I take Madhuraya, tasty grape juice.
Very good. So the Madhurayaha is Shashti Ekavachanam of Madhura. Why Madhura? It is the Strilinga form of Madhura, which is a Visheshana. And why is it Strilinga? Because Draksha is Strilinga. So, of the taste of sweet grapes. I'm sorry. I drink the juice of sweet grapes. Okay. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha.
Uttam. I think we have quite a few more. So since we have run out of time, yeah, there are more exercises in this. So please go through this. We will try to complete this in the next class. I will just take the, okay, I'll recite the Shanti mantra, and then if there are any questions, I will answer them. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayaha, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. What is the meaning of Anvabhavat? Anubhavati is to experience. So Anvabhavat is the past tense of that. So Anvabhavat is he experienced. Kannan Mahodaya has asked, what is Madhyama Ekavachana? Kannan Mahodaya?
Yeah.
What? Which is the
Ram.
Rama. Yeah.
See, Madhyama, she changes every time. Like Patasi become Apavaha, Charasi become Charaha. So, whereas the template is given a Saha. This.
So usually the Sakara, it becomes the Visarga. So you can ignore the Sakara because we don't use it in the sentences actually. So this is the grammatical form in which it is represented. It is enough if you remember that it is just the Visarga. Like for Pathasi, it is Apataha. For Likhasi, Alikhaha. That's all.
Bhavasi, Apavaha.
Abhavaha.
How Vaha has come with that?
No, Bhava is already there. No? Bhavasi is there. So Abhavaha. Instead of C, it is just S.
Okay, Dhanyavad.
Rama. Okay, so somebody wants the meanings of the Upasarga words. Samharati is to contract, or sometimes it can also mean to kill. So Samaharat is in the past tense. So he killed or he contracted. Nirgachati is to leave, so to go out. That means Niragachat is the past tense. He left. Anvabhavat, as I told you, is experienced or he went through something. Pranamat. Pranamati is also the same meaning as Namati. So Pranamat is to bow down or to salute. How long is the open test available? The open test will be available till the end of the course. So you can take it at any point in time. Poshayati means to nourish. Okay, so how to understand the use of akara in the beginning or in the middle? So we know that there is this dhatu gacchati. So agacchati, we say in order to change the meaning to come. From gacchati is go, agacchati is come. So the meaning changes by the addition of the akara, which is nothing but an upasarga. So just like in this, sam plus harati. Harati is to take or to carry. When you add some, the meaning changes to contract or to kill. So some is an upasarga. So when there are such upasargas, you add the akara to the dhatu and not before the upasarga is the rule. So sam aharat, samaharat. Similarly, nir agachat, niragachat, etc. Is dayalu a napumsakalinga shabda? If it is used as an adjective and if it is qualifying a napumsakalinga word, then it becomes a napumsakalinga shabda. Like for instance, you say your friend is a very merciful person, then you can say dayalu mitram. Purana pratyayanta for sixth, shashtha. Shashtah, shashthi, shashtham. Okay, Uma Ganti, you have a doubt?
Ram Bhanini.
Yeah.
This is probably basic. I'm sorry, I'm embarrassed to ask, but on...
No, absolutely. Any doubt is... Yeah.
Okay. Anuvadamala 6, number 4, there is a pen in Rama's hand, right? So I have this problem about when I'm supposed to use as an object, when as a Prathama Purusha, I mean, when as a nominative case. So, Ramasya haste lekhani asti. Why is it not lekhanim? I'm just wondering, isn't it an object there?
What is the act of being there is done by which? Rama or the lekhani?
Rama. Rama is holding the pen, right, in the hand.
But the verb is not holding. The verb is asti.
It's in the haste. Okay.
No, asti is the verb. Asti means to be. The act of being is done by the pen. Where is the pen? The pen is in Rama's hands. It just indicates the location of the pen, which is Rama's hands. Rama's hands is not doing the action. The act of being is done by the pen.
Okay.
So it is
then that becomes
the subject. So it's a nominative.
Yes. Okay. This is where I struggle, ma'am, a little bit trying to find out where is the...
Which is the subject.
Yeah, because there gets a little bit of twisting of the words, looks like.
Yes, I think sometimes it just comes with practice.
Okay. Dhanyavada, Bhagini.
Dhanyavada. So how can we say agacchati in past tense? We just say a plus agachat, a. It will not change. Agachat. Urmila.
Yes. I want to understand this difference between the Rukaranta forms of Mata, Pita and the rest, and the other one, the verbal root forms. If I understand correct, there are only two differences. One is this noun forms will have only one linga, whatever it is. Masculine, feminine, or napumsaka linga. The verbal root forms have got all the three lingas.
Yes, that is one difference.
The other difference I see is the noun forms have got hrasva, and the verbal root ones have got dirgha.
That is true. And dirgha only in the first two lines, that is prathama, dvitiya, except the bahuvachana of dvitiya, everything else gets the dirgha.
Okay, these are the only two differences between the two, are they? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much. That's what was worrying me.
So not just the verbal, the forms derived from the verbs, like the skrich pratyaya, as I was mentioning, not just them, even swasa, swasra, and naptra get the dirgha. Swasa, swasaro, swasaraha, and napta, napta, naptaro, naptaraha.
These are the exceptions.
These are the exceptions, yes.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you. So how do we translate? That fruit is with Sita. Tat phalam Sitayaha samipam asti. Samipe asti. So here in the place of with, we cannot use the tritiya vibhakti. I think that is your doubt. Vani, Krishna.
Yes, ma'am. That was my doubt, whether we can use saha or not.
Sita, no, we cannot. We generally don't say saha for something that one is possessing or somebody is holding something.
Okay, so we can use samipe. You
Samipe,
can add,
yes.
You can add samipe. Okay.
Yes, that is the only way we have.
Dhanyawada.
Thank you. MC Sriram, I have a doubt about adjective. MC Sriram,
Namo Namaha. Can you go back to that slide that you had for the Ikaranta, the differences that you showed?
Yeah, sure.
The
Ikaranta, is it?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. First question would be, oh, not this one. Sorry, the next one. Be Ukaran. Sorry. There, you had. What is the meaning of Prathu and Patu?
Prithu is large or wide.
Wide.
Broad, wide, Prithu.
Okay.
And Patu is an expert or skilled.
Okay. All right. Now, the other question with this same thing is, now you said this applies to adjectives in the Napumsakalinga. Is this true of all adjectives that they would take on, both the Pullinga and the Napumsakalinga form of that same kind? So, like, would follow in the Pullinga, Napumsakalinga.
Correct.
So there it is, both of them have only one form. So whereas E, U, and if R has something different somewhere, then that would apply there also. Is that right?
Right. That's true.
So,
that's true.
And even in the
there is one difference in this, that sometimes, for instance, this dayalu can either be an adjective or it can directly be used as a noun.
Right. Okay.
So in that case,
used as a noun,
if it is used as a noun, it should not get these forms. It should get just the Ukaranta Napumsakalinga form.
Okay. All right. think that was that. For now, that is the only questions. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad.
The meaning of prithu is wide or broad or large. For upavishat, what is the lot lakara? Upavishatu is lot lakara. Upavishatu, upavishatat, or upavishya. If it is, you're saying madhyama purusha, it is upavishya. I think that's. When do we get the results for Pathamala 1 exam? No idea. It will come in a couple of months. What is open test? It means that you can take it at any time of your choice after June 1st, 8 p.m. India time. So whenever it is convenient for you, you can take it. Usha Divati. Usha Divati.
Bhagini. I have this doubt, like the adjective Shitalaha, Shitala is the root word. Shitalaha, Shitala, Shitalam. Shitalaha, like Rama Shabdavat, right?
Yes.
And then Shitala, Rama Shabdavat.
Yes.
And then Shitalam?
Phala Shabdavat.
Oh, okay.
When there's akaranta, there's no confusion.
So Shitalam, Ushnam, Shubram, Raktam, Krishnam, Sarve Phala Shabdavat.
Phala Shabdavat.
Astu. Dhanyavada Bhagini.
Dhanyavada. No more questions. We'll wind up now. Dhanyavadaha. Sarvebhyaha. Shubharatrihi.